Shop Naturally started because I actually have some health problems. About 26 years ago now, I developed chronic fatigue syndrome and also multiple chemical sensitivities. My own experience was that I had a rare bacterial infection and it went undiagnosed for 3.5 years. And in that time, my energy levels just went down and down and down. I became more and more sensitive to things. I was literally bedbound. I had to move home with my parents and I was sick for quite a few years. There's only so many episodes of Oprah Winfrey that you can watch without going stir crazy. So I did that for about the first 6 months and then went, I can't bear this anymore. I bought myself a computer and jumped onto the internet, and then I literally just decided to learn how to make my own website. So I made a website about living with chronic fatigue and chemical sensitivities to start off with. The local health food store was very difficult to get to for me and they never had what I wanted in stock. So I just thought, why don't I make my own website and why don't I sell them? And it grew from there. It was just me sitting at home in bed all day, every day, year after year, needing to keep my brain active. I started off with a handful of cleaning products and a bookshelf in the spare bedroom of a rental property. And then once I realised that it was going to take off, I was on a mission then to save up a deposit to buy a house. So from zero, I actually managed to save the deposit for a house in 12 months. And then this house turned into a warehouse and we had stock everywhere. The next step for me then was to actually take that step of turning it from a home business into something major. So that decision that we made 2 years after we started to move into a warehouse and turn it into a full-time deal was like a big step for us. And we've been there ever since. We are an online eco health and wellbeing store. So we provide natural and eco alternatives to things that you would find in any shopping centre or supermarkets. We have turned into quite an eco-friendly store, and one of the other things that I think sets us apart from other stores is things that I won't sell. I actually take a lot of care in selecting our stock. I handwrite all of our product descriptions, so unless I physically understand what a product is, what it's made from, whether it's appropriate to be selling it, doesn't go into our store. Our website doesn't look like anybody else's because we do all the photography for our website in-house. You really don't get a good understanding of what some products look like when you're online shopping. So one of the things that will set us apart is if I've got a drink bottle, for example, we will literally photograph it, we'll take the lid off it, we'll show you what it looks like inside, we'll show you the inside of the lid, and even to some things we'll actually take videos. I'm not anywhere near as bad as I used to be. At my absolute sickest, I would sit on a plastic stool in the shower and my mother would come wash my hair because I didn't have the strength to do this. I'm inspired by helping people that are at that terrible point in their life. It doesn't matter what it is. For me, I just help people reduce the load on their life and to do it safely and to do it affordably. Leadership is about being able to hold your head up high and to be able to run your business with that integrity and knowing that it's not all about making a dollar. It can be about making a difference. For some people that are in a lot of pain or discomfort or have allergies and have missed out on so many things, to actually get to switch to natural products and actually make a change in their life. My biggest plans really are to continue to grow on the wealth of information that we give our customers and literally just becoming a place where people know that they can get trusted advice and that they're not always being given a sales pitch. These days I can lead a relatively normal existence. The chemical sensitivities, however, is something that I think I'm going to have to manage for quite some time. It's just a matter of finding out what you react to and then also trying to work with medical professionals and natural health practitioners to try and heal your body. So I have actually managed to do a fair amount of healing. If you have a friend that doesn't call you anymore or doesn't go out and have coffee with you or do whatever because they're unwell, it's not because they don't want to, it's probably because they literally can't. Appreciate and have an understanding that they might look okay, and I probably look fine today too. My hope would just be that people would sort of get a bit of an understanding that if you're around someone like that, yeah, it's tough sometimes. This is survival for me. If I didn't have this business, I wouldn't be out in the workforce because there's still too much about my health that I need to control. For me, failure and quitting is not an option because the alternative is government support, benefits, not being able to work, not having the mental stimulation and all the reward that comes from running the business. This is not just a shop, it's not just a business, it's not something that I'll move on from. Like, this is literally my life, and I've just been really thankful that I've been able to develop a very successful business around that fight for survival that I had to do to get on in the world.